I do love Slurpees. Why, does anyone know why at a 7-Eleven there's always one Slurpee machine that's broken? Like, they can create a hot dog that can survive a nuclear holocaust. They cannot get the blue raspberry from having diarrhea. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. Have you ever seen anyone buy one of the hot dogs from 7-Eleven? Like, that's a guy that has just thrown in the towel on life. It's just like, I am going... This is how infrequently they sell those hot dogs. I actually bought one once. This is the truth. I did buy a hot dog from 7-Eleven one time. This is what the guy at the register said to me. Do you want a bun? Are people buying them without buns for the health reasons? Because if that's the case, I would suggest not eating at a place in a gas station parking lot. That's your first problem, not the carbs. Oh man, it's exciting news for me. Really, I'll share it with you guys because it's really personal. I'll share it with you. My wife and I are adopting right now, so thank you. Yeah, it's a highway. So yeah, we don't have kids, and I'll tell you why we don't have kids. Because we've talked to people with kids. They're like the worst spokespeople for having kids. They're always saying things like, it's a gift. And you're like, you have crayon all over your face. I don't think... And then you can't make plans with them, right? Like, you can never see your friends who have kids. You're like, oh, dude, you want to get together? You want to catch up on Friday? It's like, ooh, Friday's not good. How's March? Like, March? I don't think they even sell that calendar yet. I can't even put that down. How would I hang out with you in March? I do work in radio, like Max Lorenzi said. That's an awesome lesson. I work in radio. I gotta get up super early for my job. Like, I get up so early, McDonald's doesn't serve breakfast yet. I don't start my day with a smile. I start it with a McRib. I don't know if you've ever been into a McDonald's at 4 in the morning. People working there, they're like the strippers you'd see on a Tuesday. Not the A staff. I went in there the other day, placed my order, I said, can I get a Big Mac and a large fry? The woman behind the counter actually said that. She goes, you want one French fry? I was like, I don't think it's possible, but you're underqualified for this position. You gotta find something lower than working at McDonald's. Cool thing about radio is, like, you can say whatever you want and thousands of people will hear it, right? And the bad thing about radio is you can say whatever you want and thousands of people are gonna hear it. Like, my friends don't care that part of my job requires me to tell the listeners that I like Justin Bieber. That is not gonna matter to them. But what's worse is, we were doing this topic the other day. We were doing the movies that make you cry, right? And we started getting text messages for this movie called The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. Awesome, you guys have seen it. I had not seen this movie. To me, and to anyone who has not seen it, does it not sound like a children's book? So I, my quick-witted self, decided to go, that's stupid. Who would cry over that movie? Turns out it's about the Holocaust. Something fairly okay to cry over, I believe. And I got a lot of, this is what you're gonna learn in radio too. Like, I don't know why I said that, like you guys are all gonna do radio. But this is what you'll learn when you guys are all on the air. That people have no problem telling you when you're very offensive. I got a lot of emails about that, and my favorite was from this girl. She wrote in and she goes, I can't believe you said that about The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. That movie meant so much to me, my family, and everything we went through. Also, please stop playing Lady Gaga. I was like, really? You can't put those two things in the same email. Those are separate emails. Like, I could not send an angry dog-fighting letter to Michael Vick and be like, P.S. your tight end's always open. Why don't you hit him sometimes? Separate emails. Tough thing about waking up too early is like, I'll hit like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and my brain shuts down. Like I mishear things all the time. And happened to me the other day, I was getting my hair cut. Woman cutting my hair is getting married. I'm talking about wedding venues. And I throw one out there, I think she'll like it. She goes, I know that place. That's the first time I was ever at a gay wedding, right? I thought she said, that's the first time I was ever at a day wedding. To which I respond, those are the worst. I don't like them at all. Like, they will ruin your whole day. It's just not a choice I would make. She was a little taken aback by that. She goes, maybe it's not a choice. I'm like, it's a choice. Now, if I was struggling financially, I'd consider it. Day weddings are a lot cheaper. All right, I got one. Before I leave, guys, I'll leave with this. The worst part of my job is I have to do these bar appearances in Trenton at night. If you're unfamiliar with Trenton, it's terrible. Like, they put a prison in the center to save on shipping charges. Do you live in Trenton? Yeah, okay. So you know, here's what you would know as well. When I go in, I'm always scared I'm wearing the wrong color because there's a lot of gangs, right? Like, they would confuse us for rival gang members. And the scariest thing about Trenton is I think I'm gonna get shot. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get shot in Trenton and die, and that's how it's gonna go for me. And the scariest moment is when I pull up to a red light, because I feel like a sitting target. So what I do now, true story, no joke, in Trenton, at night, at a red light, I do this. Because I think I'm harder to hit. What Trenton should do is take a page out of Camden's book. I don't know if you guys know this. Camden, at night, shuts off their traffic lights. They are basically telling you, you are better off plowing through the intersection like a blind guy playing Frogger than coming to a stop in their city. All right, guys, that's my time. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming tonight. Happy birthday, Tony.
Guys, funny.